Hello dear friends, one more time, it is Denis here. I welcome you from Russia, from BST company drilling equipment plant, and I am happy to inform you that we begin our first analytical investment webinar, which is devoted to our drilling rig GBU-30L. This drilling rig is the best seller from BST company, and in this first analytical webinar we are going to explain very detailed investment indicators which will help you analyze purchasing of GBU-30L as investment project. And today we will explain you why you should treat purchasing of this drilling machine as an investment project, but not as a normal purchase of a household equipment or something else. We have prepared a very detailed, a very structural and very informative webinar. So we recommend you highly to stay tuned if you really have some projects, drilling projects in your country, in your African countries, and you are looking for a drilling rig which will be able to handle the mid-scale projects. And as we have already told you many times, GBU-30L is an ideal drilling rig for mid-scale projects. It is not so expensive like GBU-60L on a double axle trailer, for example, and it is not very cheap like portable drilling rig GBU-15LP, which is suitable for those who only start their drilling journey. And GBU-30L is an ideal drilling rig which can be used for mid-scale projects if you need to complete some challenging tasks, and also if you if you have the budget which allows you to get this drilling rig. So we have 1 minute, 1 minute before we officially begin our online webinar, which is called how we can calculate the payback period and how to generate the most return, the maximum income from your GBU-30L drilling rig, which you can get from BST company. So my question to you, dear colleagues, those who already joined us, those who are watching, if the sound is good, if the picture is good, please put plus in the chat box. Just write this very short message so that we could understand that the connection has been established, and there is only 10 seconds left, so we meet our time schedule very strictly, and we are ready to start. Okay, so point number one. Why? First of all, I will discuss and describe briefly this model GBU-30L. Why is it a bestseller? Actually, right now, this model is used in many African countries, such as Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Cameroon, Senegal, and many other countries. And more than 20 pieces of GBU-30L are operated by African customers for now. Why do they select this model? Because of the following simple characteristics and reasons. Number one, it is really affordable. So GBU-30L is a simple drilling rig mounted on a single axle trailer. So the budget is pretty affordable. Number two, it uses diesel fuel. And we know that diesel is very affordable in Africa. It is more affordable than petrol. This is the reason all customers prefer diesel fuel. Then number three, this model has 2 diesel engines, which makes it absolutely powerful. Powerful and at the same time very cost effective. If you want to use only one engine to drill shallow boreholes, you can use one engine. If you need to drill something deeper to 100 or 120 meters, you can use 2 engines. So 2 engines provide the maximum power in order to complete most challenging projects. And this drilling rig also is a multifunctional machine, meaning that you can use one and the same model in order to complete drilling of water boreholes, and also you can complete different projects related to geological investigation, such as drilling with augers or doing core drilling. For example, the country which is the leader in supplies of GBU-30L is definitely Côte d'Ivoire. Right now there are more than 10 pieces of GBU-30L which are used only for auger drilling. Can you imagine this? It is the real leader, the best seller. And right now, by the way, our colleague Saad is located in Côte d'Ivoire because we have just opened our representative office, official branch of BST in Abidjan, where we are selling from stock 4 pieces of GBU-30L, which gives you the best evidence, the best proof that this model is an absolute bestseller. This is the reason we recommend this drilling rig for you to get it from BST company. By the way, this model will be available in your countries in Africa very soon. Now the container to Africa consisting of 12 drilling rigs and 1 drilling rig GBU-30L. Everything is ready, everything is finished, and we are expecting to dispatch it from BST factory just until March the 29th, 2024. So you have a good chance to get this model very soon. The delivery period is approximately 2 months. So according to the realistic terms, this drilling rig will be available in Tanzania, Kenya or Zambia just in June 2024. So dear friends, the introduction is over, and now we are ready to move on. Just one comment, when you receive your GBU-30L, you are not getting only one rig. Of course, you will receive the complete scope of supply, including the pipes, the tools, the bits, the motor pumps and the spare part kit, the wrenches. All necessary tools and drilling accessories will be there. So you do not need to worry about anything when you receive your package. You just start drilling and completing your project. It's very convenient, very affordable. And now the introduction is really over. Let me ask Christina how it is going on.
Oh, it's good. Everyone is greeting you.
So okay. Thank you, those who joined us. And we are ready to move to our issue number 2. And issue number 2 is called GBU-30L. Why should you consider purchasing of this rig as an investment project? Okay, so dear friends, a lot of customers ask question, why is GBU-30L is very expensive? And we have to answer. Finally, we decide to answer this question, and we can tell you that when you consider GBU-30L as an investment project, these terms, such as expensive or not expensive, are not really suitable for such theory, because in investment projects you use other types of indicators. For example, payback period, return on investment, annual income. And if you really consider this drilling rig just to be used for your project, you need to operate these investment terms, and they will allow you to assess your investment project in these categories. It will be more useful, and it will be the right way to do it. But why? You will ask me why. So let me explain. First of all, the main goal, you purchase this drilling rig GBU-30L for one main goal. This rig will generate money for you. Yes, you will buy it one time, and then there will be, let us say, some period, expected period of time during which you will operate this rig, and you will expect this rig to generate the financial income for you. So it is the tool, the investment You invest your money into this equipment. And let us compare this situation with another situation when you want just to buy a TV set, all right? So, why do you buy a TV set? Can you tell me? Normally you buy it just for fun or for entertainment, to watch some programs, to watch some news, right? And let us say there are two options. One option is TV set with the price of $5,000 and the second TV set with the price of $10,000. The price is really different, right? But just think about it. No matter which TV set you select for $5,000 or for $10,000, of course, they will serve just the same goal. There will be no big difference which TV set you will buy, the first one or the second one. But of course, if your budget is limited for this reason, of course, you will say, oh, okay, this TV set with the price of $10,000 is expensive for me because it is just double of the price compared to the one which costs only $5,000. And in this case, I will agree with you 100% because you will buy it for fun. You buy it to watch some programs, football matches, everyday news, etc. So basically it makes no difference if you buy this or that. But buying a drilling rig is different. It's absolutely different because you invest your money to make sure that this drilling rig generates a return for you. If we speak in investment terms, it is not for fun. It is not for entertainment. And let me give you an example. Right now, if you get this drilling rig in Africa, the approximate price of GBU-30L will be $35,000. So my question, is it expensive or not expensive? What do you think? You can write your answers in the chat. Say, expensive or not expensive? But as I already explained, this question actually is not correct. It's not relevant. Because when you buy this rig, first thing that you need to pay attention to is its reliability, its durability. As I explained, we need to operate this drilling rig. You plan to operate this drilling rig for a specific period of time. Let us say 5 years. Because when you get the rig, in our drilling rig passport, you will have the rated service life, which is 5 years. All right? So you will expect this drilling rig to generate a constant return for you during this period of time for 5 years. Let us write here. 5 years, right? Okay. So the first and the main point, which is really important for you, is to make sure that the drilling rig does not break. You need to make sure that it provides a trouble-free operation for you. Because if it breaks, it cannot generate money for you, right? So it is one of the main characteristics, one of the main issues. Number two, you need to make sure that you can do very, very easy maintenance of this machine. By the way, we provide to you operation manuals in English, and there are specific steps, actions that you need to fulfill in order to make the rig running, to work like clock. If you complete all of these steps, your rig will be generating a return for you in a regular manner, on a regular basis. For example, if you plan to use this rig in a really challenging projects, not one time per week or one time per month. No, if you want to run it every day, then the load on the rig will be really high. And you need to make sure that the rig does not break, that it provides a trouble-free operation. This is the main characteristic of the equipment which you buy in order to generate money for you. Then you will be sure that your investment project will be completed in the right manner as you expected. In this case, this price which we are selling, this is the landing price, but will be really affordable and it will be justified. The main term is justified, meaning that if you pay this price, then your project will be completed in a successful manner. But what if you say, oh no, I do not want to pay 35,000 US dollars. I want to pay only one half, let us say 17,000 US dollars. Let us imagine this hypothetical situation. What will happen? All right, in this case, we will need to use the materials of inferior quality, of low-grade quality. All right, then we will need to pay less salary to our workers, to our team, to everybody. And as a result, it will affect a lot on the quality of the rig. And when you receive the product, it will be breaking all the time, and you will not be able to receive high quality customer service from me, from Christina, because there will be no money, enough money just to justify the price of this machine. And you need to understand this, that this price, the money which you pay for this rig, is justified. And when you consider GBU-30L as an investment project, this amount that you need to pay from the first step, it is just the initial investment, and you will put it in the formulas, some formulas which will describe you later. And then you will make your assessment, how quick you can pay back the drilling rig, and also make other analytical assessments, and it will provide you a very clear picture on results and financial results, investment results on the GBU-30L after you finish your drilling rig project with this machine. It's very important. And of course, as I already mentioned before, the rated service life, of course, we need to make some assumption that the period during which you will be using the drilling rig will be 5 years. As I told you already, this period is specified in the passport. It is the rated service life for each drilling rig, and we will be using this period during our webinar. Кристина, можно закрыть окно, пожалуйста? Okay, dear friends, so we are through with our introductions, and now I think we are ready to begin with the first investment instrument, which is called payback period. So let me erase some information here. What is the payback period? So it is the period during which we plan to fully recover the initial investment of 35,000 US dollars. So let me write this figure one more time. 35,000 US dollars. By the way, while I am writing this formula about the payback period, let me first give you the explanation. What is the payback period is? Payback period. So, you spent this amount of money, 35,000 US dollars, and the payback period is the number of years or the number of months after which you will fully recover your initial investment. It's very easy, meaning that you will be generating some income every month, and after some period of time you will accumulate enough funds just to recover this initial investment of 35,000 US dollars. What do you think? What do you think? What is the payback period for GBU-30L? Write your guess your guesses in the chat. Write your possible answers in the chat and we will see if you are right or wrong. How many months do you think will be required in order to pay back GBU-30L? 5 months, 10 months, 20 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? What are your suggestions? Write in the chat. And meanwhile, let me write the formula. Payback period. So here is the formula. So first of all, we need to take initial investments and we need to divide this amount by profit that you generate each month. It's very simple. It's very simple. So this indicator is already known for us, investment. It is 35,000 US dollars, right? So the only thing which is left is to understand the profit that you will be generating using GBU-30L drilling rig. And this is the main part of our webinar, so stay tuned. Now we are going to find out how much money you will be getting each month using GBU-30L. By the way, yes, are there any answers, Christina? What people are saying?
One answer, 12 months.
12 months, okay. It's good. Very soon we are going to check if you were correct or not correct. All right, so now let me get some free space in order to calculate the income. Okay, so the next indicator is income. Even not income, but profit, yeah. Because income is just the money that you receive, but we need to understand the profit. Yes, the profit which you get each month. It's very, very simple. How to calculate your profit? You get your income. Income is the money that you get from the customer when you drill a borehole for him. It's clear. And we deduct your expenses. So this is the very, very simple formula. Profit that you will be generating each month equals income which you get each month minus your expenses. All right, guys, so now we need to understand what is the price to drill 1 meter of borehole in your country. Because in order to generate your profit, we need to understand how much you can charge from your customer, right? Let us assume in our simple model, and I would like to say that this explanation will be a simplified model. Of course, we try to make it as close to reality as possible, but at the same time, there is assumption that it is a simplified model just for you to understand how to make your own calculations, all right? So let us assume you will be drilling a borehole of 70 meters, okay? 70 meters. It is really affordable for GBU-30L, and you can easily drill a borehole of such depth. Then we need to understand what price will be for 1 meter. Before we started this webinar, we made some research with our partners in Kenya, in Zambia, in Nigeria, and even Zimbabwe to identify. So what is the price of drilling of 1 meter, all right? And now we get the information starting from 10 to 20 and even higher, 10 to 20 US dollars. We are going to use dollars today because our webinar is watched by many countries, as I already told you, and just to use one unified currency, we will be using US dollars. in this simple model, we will take some average value, which will be $15 US, okay? $15 US, it is the price for 1 meter. By the way, dear friends, those who are watching, if you are drillers, if you are in the drilling sphere, just write in the chat. What is the price in your region? How much do you charge? Yeah, for example, if you need to drill a water borehole, maybe 70 meters, so what will be the price for 1 meter? Or maybe in your country, they charge you for one complete water borehole. So just write your answers, share your experience. It's really interesting and useful. This information will be useful for other customers and for us, for everybody. But let us move on. So if we multiply 70 by 15, we will be getting 1,050 US. So this is the amount, the income that you will get for one borehole. So this is the amount of money that the client will pay you when you drill a borehole for him. All right, it's clear, it's understandable. But what about expenses? We need to understand the expenses that you will incur during this period of time. Expenses. Okay, you will need to pay for your drillers, right? I think that you will not operate the rig yourself. Maybe you will at the first stage, but if you consider GBU-30L as an investment project, I think you will have drillers. So you will need to pay salary to the drillers. Let us say it will be $500 US. Okay? Then fuel, diesel fuel. Of course, when you run the rig, you will need to buy diesel fuel. Let us say it will be also, sorry, not 500, it will be too much. Let us say 200. As for the diesel fuel, let us say also 200. And what is necessary is the materials. Different types of materials, such as casing pipes, some wrenches, maybe some materials to install the casing pipes. Let us say $100 US. So as a result, we will get here $500 US. All right, so are you with me? If you understand until now, send your plus in the chat box, okay? If you follow the logic of our explanations, because now we are calculating your profit. Do not forget, we are calculating your profit that you will get for one borehole. But please, if you look at these figures, of course, these are simplified figures that we use just for this model, just for you to understand how to calculate your total investment projects, all right? So we get all the figures. The income at our example is $1,500 US and expenses $500 US. So the profit will be $1,500 minus 500 equals $550 US. So this is your profit for one borehole. How many boreholes are you able to drill during 1 month? Okay, just in our simplified model, let us say that you will be drilling one borehole each week, all right? Just for you not to be in a hurry and to be able to complete your borehole in a full manner, to deliver your drilling rig from one side to another side. 1 week, one borehole, meaning that during 1 month, you will be able to drill 4 boreholes, all right? So in order to get the profit for a month, for 1 month, we need to multiply by 4, right? In this case, your monthly profit from GBU-30L will be 2,200 USD. Okay, just think about it. Think about it, this figure. 2,200 US dollars. Please tell me, write in the chat box, is it big amount or not big amount for you? Please pay attention that this is an amount of money, the profit, which is taken after we deduct all expenses already. So it is the net amount, the profit that you will be putting to your pocket. Yeah, so you can use it for your living, to save money, or just wherever you want. Is it big amount or not big amount for you? Just let me know. Okay, Christina, what are the results?
We only have the answer of saying that so drilling of 1 meter in Zambia, so they charge it around 24 USD.
24 USD for 1 meter in Zambia. Well, good result. All right. So now we have the indicator of the income for 1 month. Let us get back to our payback period. Do not forget the logic of our discussion. So let me remove all of this information. And do not forget, I erase this information, but do not erase it from your head, from your mind. Keep it. 2,200 US dollars per month. So this is the amount that you will be able to generate per month. Payback period. Okay. Payback period. We take our investment and divide by profit per month. Okay, our investment is 35,000 US dollars. We divide by 2,200 US dollars. You remember where we received this amount from, right? Christina, now help me how much it will be. It will be 16 months. 16 months. Okay, dear friends, so we have approached to our first figure. The payback period in our realistic, or I would say even pessimistic scenario is 16 months. Why pessimistic? Because of course we hope that if you get GBU-30L from BST, you will be drilling not only 4 boreholes per month, you will be drilling much more. And this is just a simplified model. It is just the example for you to understand how to calculate it, all right? So meaning that at least in 1 year and 4 months, you will fully generate enough money in order to cover your initial investment. Isn't that great? Only 1.5 years is required to pay it back. So now you are getting the real numbers, the real investment numbers when you get GBU-30L from BST company. And we are moving on. We are moving on to the next section of our webinar. Stay with us. By the way, if you like what we are explaining to you right now in terms of investing, just click the like button to this webinar. If you like this video, just spend some seconds while I'm erasing the information and click the like button. We will appreciate a lot. And the next stage, the next topic that we are going to discuss right now is the return on investment. It is a very, very interesting indicator, a more professional indicator, I would say. Yes, return on investment. Let me write it. Return on investment. All right. So first of all, let me explain what it means. Return on investment, or in another words, ROI. It is a very famous investment indicator which tells you how profitable this business will be. For example, you can take different spheres of business, such as construction, wholesale trade, providing some services, and of course drilling services. And each sphere of business has its own ROI, return on investment. After calculating this indicator using the specific formula, you will understand, you will get the percentage. And the higher the percentage, the more profitable the sphere is. It's very, very clear. And now let's get down to business and calculate the formula for our project for ROI for GBU-30L. Okay? So we will take ROI, return on investment, equals. There will be a fraction. So here we will have amount received minus amount spent. Amount spent. And we need to divide everything by amount, of course, spent. But very important comment. When we calculate ROI, return on investment of some project, we need to select a specific period of time, because we need to get all of these numbers for this whole period of time. In our case, it will be 5 years. Do you remember why? Yes, because the rated service life for our drilling rigs is 5 years. But do not mix it up with the real service life. The real service life will be even more, maybe 7 or even 10 years. Everything will depend on how good you will care about your drilling rig. If you are able to complete proper maintenance according to the standards and regulations which are specified in our operation manual, you will be able to run the rig even for 10 years. But for our calculation projects, for our investment model, we will just take 5 years. Okay, let's start. Let's start calculating right now. Dear friends, if you like what we are doing, do not forget to put like to this video, because it is really important. Just you will understand more and more financing and investing information, which will help you to get the right decision. Just hit the like button to this video. Luckily, we already managed to get some useful information about our project. Okay, now we need to understand amount received during 6 years, right? So I have prepared some support materials, yes. Okay, so let us take one borehole. First of all, we calculate the income, our income during these 5 years. So it means what amount of money you will get during 5 years operating the rig, your income. One borehole, as we already found out, gives you $1,550 US, right? You will be drilling 4 boreholes in order to get 1 month, and we will have 60 months in a year. So this is the complete amount that you will get during 5 years in dollars. Then we deduct your expenses. Let us deduct your expenses. So you remember that you will spend $500 for one borehole. Is it true or not true? If you agree with me, just send it in the comment if it is true. $500. We multiply by 4 and multiply by 60. So these are the expenses for your current activity, right? In order to be able to conduct your drilling business, if you understand. And also, we do not forget about your investment that you pay for the drilling rig itself, right? Which is $35,000. We add this amount to our amount spent, okay? So this part is finished, and now we need to divide everything to amount spent. Again, we divide by $500 expenses, multiply by 4 boreholes, multiply by 60 months, and we add expenses for GBU-30L. All right, guys, we are approaching the moment when we understand the return on investment. Soon we will understand how profitable this business is, drilling business with GBU-30L. Stay tuned. All right, so this indicator will be $252,000. Here you will have $155,000, and we need to divide everything by $155,000. So these are the real amounts that you will be getting from operating of GBU-30L. Let me explain you one more time. So this is the amount of your total income, only the income that you receive from your customers who pay you money for drilling. $252,000. This is the amount that you totally spent for your project during 5 years, including your day-to-day expenses, operating expenses, and also the investment for GBU-30L. And we divide everything by $155,000. Also, we do not forget to multiply by 100 in order to get percentage. Here, multiply by 100. All right, and if we calculate correctly, we will get 63%. 63%. This is the ROI for GBU-30L. So, dear friends, one step is to calculate this investment indicator. Another step is to understand what it means. Actually, as I told you in the beginning of this section, each sphere of business has its own return on investment, its own ROI. And the higher the ROI is, the more profitable this sphere of business is. In drilling business, it's 63%. Is it high or is it low? Actually, it is really, really good. For example, let me explain. What does it mean? What does it mean, 63%? It means that when you invest $1 of GBU-30L, it gives you 63 cents of profit. Think about it. One invested dollar for GBU-30L will give you 63 cents of profit. It is very, very good. For example, if we take complex manufacturing processes or production, they may have their ROI such as 10 or 12%, and it will be considered as not bad. When we have like 30 or 40, it is considered as really, really good. In this case, we have 63%, and this is a very, very good indicator. And do not forget that here we used our realistic scenario, or even I would say pessimistic scenario, because in fact I am sure that you will be drilling much more boreholes with GBU-30L. If you are interested, just for you to be able to use this information, all right? Just not for you to watch this webinar and forget it. No, it does not work like this. Just if you are interested to increase your investment awareness, think about it and work on it on your own. Just take this example, take this formula, take a picture of it, and try to calculate return on investment for other different spheres or projects. And it will help you understand that if you have 35,000 US dollars, that drilling business will be one of the most profitable way to invest it, because you can easily calculate the ROI for other spheres of business, and you will see even not all of them will be even close to this indicator. I am erasing this information from the board, but you do not erase it from your mind. Because very soon we are moving to a very, very informative section where we will have a very good diagrams. I will draw a diagram which will help you to understand all our indicators in reality. And I will tell you one figure which is called annual profit. So you will understand how much money you will be getting each year using GBU-30L. So stay tuned, because it is one of the main sections of the webinar which will help you get the full picture of your investment project. So Christina, while I'm erasing this information, can you share with me what news do we have from our viewers? What are they saying?
They are commenting regarding those classes that you asked.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Also, do not forget to hit the like button. It will help us a lot. It is free. You do not to pay nothing, even 35,000 US dollars. Today, it's absolutely free. So hit the like button.
For your information, so most of the viewers, they're from Zambia, they're from Kenya.
Yes.
Equally Nigeria and Tanzania. We have one person from Uganda.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, I know that people from Zambia, they have combined their efforts and they are very, very smart. Maybe this webinar, investment webinar, will be very suitable for them, hopefully. So, let's take some drawing lessons, team. We are going to draw a diagram just for you to understand how it works in reality. All right? So, I will draw the graph, the diagram. On this line, we will have the years. And on this line, we will have the dollars. This is the zero. Okay, so let us assume that our project takes 5 years, if you remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years. And here we will have the figures in dollars, okay? Minus 10,000, minus 20,000, minus 30,000 minus 40,000. You will ask me why I am writing minus. Because when you start investing this amount, 35,000 US dollars in GBU-30L, it will be with a sign minus because it is your investment, and then you will need to reach some 0 point when you recover your investment fully. I think it is clear. And then you will be starting to get the profit. So there will be 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, and so on. Okay, so as I explained before, you are going to recover your investment in 1 year and 4 months, right? So it will be approximately here. So this point is 1 year and 4 months. And if we draw a graph, let me draw a graph. You spent 35,000 for your GBU-30L. It's here approximately. So you will be moving like this. Follow me. So it took me about 5 seconds to draw this line, and for you it is going to take 1 year and 4 months in order to recover these investments. But at least the good news is that now you understand how it works. But why? Why are you able to recover this amount so quick in 1 year? Because every month you will be generating the profit of 2,200 US dollars, and it will allow you to reach this point when you fully recover your investments. Meaning that when year number 2 finishes, you will be getting net profit. How much? Let us calculate. Meaning that in year number 2, the next 8 months, you will be getting the profit, right? 8 months multiply 2,200. It will be, according to my calculations, 17,600 US dollars. It is the first net amount that you will receive by the end of year 2. Let us put this amount on our diagram. It will be approximately here. Year number 2, end of year number 2. Okay, so this is the point. So starting by year number 2, you will get already profit, net profit from your project. Isn't it great? Yes, it is. And now the time has come to calculate how much money you will be getting annually. And not just simple money, but annual profit. Profit, do not forget, it's the amount deducted by your expenses, right? Annual profit. Each month you are getting again 2,200 US dollars multiplied by 12. And we will get how much? $26,400 US dollars. This is the amount of your annual profit. Let us put this amount on the graph. In order to do it, we need to add this amount to this amount, $17,600 which we receive during this period of year number 2. And totally we will get something like $44,000. It will be somewhere here. I remember it is the amount of year number 3. Year number 3. We will be getting this amount. $44,000. It's the total income, profit, I'm sorry, not income. And then you will be calculating the full profit from your project for 5 years. This is year number 5. How to do it? How to do it? Very, very simple. You need to take 60 months. 60 months, it's 5 years. Then we deduct 16 months. 16 months, it's the payback period, if you remember. We will be getting 60 minus 10, it's 50, 44 months. 44 months, during this period of time, you will be getting each month $2,200. Meaning that during the complete period, you will get approximately $97,000. And it will be somewhere here, let us say. So this is the amount of your income, of your profit from this project. So, dear friends, have a look at this wonderful diagram. What do you think about it? Just take a time and think about it. If you get GBU-30L during the period of 5 years, you will receive profit. Let me write here. Of $97,000, almost $100,000 could be generated using GBU-30L. And this is, do not forget, in the pessimistic scenario. Of course, when you do such calculations, you can apply more realistic numbers according to your reality. Also, let us take a look also at some important figure, such as monthly income, $2,200. Also, you can be smart. You can be smart, and you can buy a second drilling rig, GBU-30L. What is required to do it? Because if you run only one rig, you will generate one source of income. But what if you want to expand? What if you want to scale up? How to do it? All right, let me explain. $2,200, right? How can you distribute this amount? This is the amount of money of your profit from this business that you get from GBU-30L. You can distribute it $1,200. It's for your living, meaning that you can cover your regular everyday expenses and other regular costs that are necessary for you to maintain your living standards. To $1,000. Save. Act wise and save this amount. Meaning that if you do this way, each year you will be getting $12,000, right? If we multiply this amount by 3, If you will be saving 3 years, you will get 36,000 US dollars. Does this figure look familiar to you? Right, it's the price for GBU-30L, meaning that if you do it in the right way, you will be able, during using this project, you will be able to save money for the second drilling rig. Christina, do you have one more picture of this? Isn't it nice? So you will be using one rig, and also you will be able to get the second rig only after 3 years of operation. This is absolutely wonderful. And then you will be able to scale up your project. So these are the pure analytical figures from BST. And dear friends, what we want to tell you, while we were speaking here, we were able to generate the second drilling rig. Wow! This is fantastic. The drilling rigs are being duplicated just online. That's a really profitable business, people. We really need to invest. No hesitations, no hesitations. But apart from any jokes, all right, what we are asking you, we are asking you to use this model as a sample, okay? It is a simplified model, just for you to understand how it works. But if you are looking to really invest into this project, we are asking you to take this model and apply your real numbers, which are very, very close to reality. And this will help you to get real figures, real investing figures. You will understand which profit you will get every month. You will understand which profit you will get after 5 years, okay? You will understand the number of months when you will cover your investments, 16 months. And totally, you will be able to control all these financial and investment indicators. So, dear friends, I think and I hope so much that after watching this webinar, you will realize that the question, is this price expensive or not expensive, it's not relevant here. Because here you should be using other types of indicators. Also, you will calculate your annual profit, 26,400. And also you will determine for you the amount, how much money you can save each month in order to scale up your business and in order to get the second drilling rig. So now it's 1 hour and we are through with our webinar as promised. If you have any questions, you can write them in the box, in the chat box, and Christina will answer them. Christina will tell these questions to me and I will answer them. What news do we have? Sister Christina.
We have people commenting, looks good so far.
All right.
So good, listening attentively. Mr. Crispin, who is from a group of Zambia.
Right.
So, as far, I think the information is it's not easy. It's a little challenging to comprehend, but still.
All right then. So if you do not have any questions, we would like to say thank you for everybody who watched this very informative online webinar devoted to investment indicators. And if you really plan to get GBU-30L from BST company, just watch this webinar and not just watch, but make your own calculations and apply all of this useful knowledge specifically to your project, to your country, and then you will be in charge. You will be able to control everything and you will be able to understand how soon you will be able to return the money for this investment in GBU-30L. То не будет прекращать эфир-то, нет? Okay, dear friends, thank you for watching and see you next Friday on the next webinar. Bye-bye.